truck rally. This mic rocks. Can I get some more reverb? Test. Hey, the signs that say VIP are no longer valid. You can sit wherever you want. And we're going to need you to be able to do that for the purposes of the game.
You're all VIPs. Except you.
Awesome. If you did buy a VIP pass, I hope that the events will justify what I just did and you don't feel offended. But if you're offended, it's okay. Sometimes that's funny too. Hey, I'm James Wymore, and this game is called Choose Your Own Apocalypse. You are in a historical event because we have never played a fantasy version of this game before. It's always been sci-fi, so we're going to rock this game. And we have some amazing panelists here. I'm going to let them introduce themselves for 45 seconds or less. Go.
Tom Durham, filmmaker, writer, and blogger, TomDurham.com, coaching out.
Jason King, author of Valkyria and also The Lure of Fools.
I'm Dave Butler. I write pulp fiction, horror, fantasy, and steampunk. I'm the author of the only Mormon steampunk novel, City of the Saints. And not by way of introducing myself, I don't know if you realize this, there are 2 cons happening right now. And if you don't know this, be aware, because the other one is in the Marriott Hotel just on the other side of West Temple, and your Fantasy Con pass gets you in for free. So today, you know, it's kind of winding down. Tomorrow, come over and see the shiny stuff on the other side of the street, okay?
That's where all of our books are for sale. That's why.
We have a dish of candy on our table.
Yeah, candy. Free ebooks, so.
All right.
Cookies? No, we are not the dark side.
Perfect.
Okay, I don't know if you knew this, but the world is going to end. It happens. And the world is going to end tonight. Now, that's not negotiable. That's going to happen. All that really remains to be done is to decide how. What manner of doom do we as humanity choose on our way out?
Death by cheese. I prefer chocolate, but that's doable.
Suicide by baking is totally legit. So, what's going to happen is each of these gentlemen are going to represent a faction of apocalypse, one way that the world could end. And since 3 of them are happening at the same time, you players in the audience are going to decide which of them ultimately brings about the end of humanity. So we have here these 3 players. Tom is going to represent the magical doomsday. Jason is going to present a scenario with a cursed artifact. And Dave at the far end, with a god complex, the enraged deity. Each of them will now spend 2 minutes or less explaining the nature of their apocalypse, and we're going to start with Dave.
For long eons have I awaited my chance in darkness.
Closer to the mic.
It started with your discovery of fire.
No, sir.
With meat that was cooked. With your brewing that purified the water. And then with, ultimately, antibiotics that removed my minions from your intestinal tract. But I, Ur-Negath, the divine gutworm, will no longer be denied. Living in darkness and within you, we have reached lengths such as you have never seen. Worms the size of school buses, worms the size of tornadoes will erupt from you, and the world will again be mine.
Bring it, Jason.
All right. I may look innocent enough, I may even look beautiful, but made of polished black steel and jewels encrusted around, I am the Fabergé egg of darkness. can't eat me, but I will eat your soul. And in the process, I will pay you power, glory, money. But little do you know, all you're doing is perpetuating my agenda, which will be to bring about the destruction of all humanity.
Throughout history, throughout fable, throughout legend, in the fairy tales that you tell your children and in the books you read long into the night, there have been dark wizards. And these dark wizards, of whom I am their leader, have wasted our time trying to control human beings in our effort to take over the world. We are sick of it. We have combined our powers, and we have now enchanted inanimate objects all around you. Everywhere you go, inanimate objects will spring to life and kill you. No more need you fear bad guys. Now everything is bad. So band together if you dare.
Nice, right? All right, so what we're going to do now is what we call the audience question part. This game is played in 3 stages. The middle of stage 1 is where you may ask questions of the audience members, of the panel members, in order. So the first question, if you would like to ask one, raise your hand and wait to be called upon. This is going to happen at different times during the game. I will say this though, as the game heats up, we need you to concentrate all of your words, all of your comments to the panel. Occasionally we've had people concentrating their energies against each other, and that's not okay. We can't get down there fast enough to break it up. And we've only broken up 1 marriage. So, consider that in your gaming. But right now you're going to ask questions. We're going to start with Dave. We're going to go down the line 2 or 3 times, and you can ask anything you want about their doomsday scenario. Who has a question for the worm? In the back. Yell.
Do the worms have parasitic abilities like mind control?
I don't care about your minds. You're welcome to keep them. You will feel the pain more intensely as I burst from your belly if you possess your mind still.
Nice. Question for Jason. Go.
Which one's Jason?
Middle. Fabergé.
Fabergé of darkness.
What power do you offer in return for our services to you?
The omelets that I helped you create are so intoxicating that you will turn against mother, father, brother, sister, son, daughter, just to get a taste. And through this power, you are able to attract armies.
Okay, magician hat. For Tom.
Do the dark wizards have any destiny opponents?
Do the dark wizards have any destined opponents? Why, yes, everyone who is not a dark wizard.
Okay, for Dave, on that. Go.
What's your greatest weakness?
I resisted the shamans of men long before they put on pointed hats and called themselves wizards. I am no longer able to be damaged by fire. I resist your antibiotics. My only weakness is that after I have finished consuming you, I will run out of food and starve to death.